Good afternoon. This is Cleggy from Cleggy Outdoors. I was only going to do one video today, actually my first video, which was the build of the seed germination, seedling starting tower. That video in all, so bearing in mind that that was my first sort of real attempt at video, that took probably about 30 attempts to get it to something that I thought was half okay to post. When I watched the footage back, which was painful, to be fair, I noticed all the mistakes. Part of the footage, you can't even see what I'm doing. At one point, my jeans started falling down a little bit. Luckily, you could only see my boxer shorts, so you didn't get builder's crack, so I saved you from that one. And it was quite painful. Yesterday, when I was pre-putting up the shelves, I cut my finger. And I was trying to rush. But ultimately, I was trying to be somebody that I wasn't. And so the title of this, I think, is possibly going to be. I could do epiphany, but that's quite difficult to spell, isn't it? Epiph. I don't know. We'll come up with something, but it was essentially I was trying to be somebody that I wasn't. I was trying to be some sort of TV presenter. I'm not a TV presenter. I'm self-employed. I'm 53 years old. I run an IT business. I'm a father. I have a wife and two lovely children. I have a lovely little circle of friends around here. So kind of, as far as I'm concerned, I've kind of got everything I wanted. I don't strive to be rich. Success, actually, yeah, I want to be successful. Kind of want to add value as well. I want to add sort of value, if that's any sort of legacy to speak of. But yeah, so this is Cleggy Outdoors HQ. I guess we'll call it. It's a bar in the garden that we built not long after COVID. In fact, we finished it last year, so re-roofed it. It was an old existing office that we built many years before. So when we're doing our chili tasting and our little chats together, it's going to be in here. I'm going to apologise actually for the This is my second video, so I can't speak fluidly. I've never done this before, but I'm getting there. Right, so I've recharged my coffee. The irony of it all, to quote Alanis Morissette, the irony of it all, I did this the first time, just came down here and thought, right, yeah, I've got to post this because this is what's on my mind. And then halfway through, this little remote mic gave up the ghost. So because I'd had 180 million attempts at trying to get it right earlier on, I actually wore the battery out on this little, it's a Bluetooth mic. So I think we're okay. So I've given it a quick charge with a backup battery. But I'm going to cut to the chase now because I think it's my epiphany being overthinking. I think I overthought all this. I was trying to be, yeah, as I said, I was trying to be a presenter, but I'm not. My net goal out of all of this is to, again, try and add value. I watch a load of videos on YouTube, and I will at one point list a lot of the creators, I think is a terminology, the creators that I watch. Some of them are really professional, some of them are not, but what I tend to find, I gravitate towards the ones that are real, the non-AI ones. Who knows what a mess AI is going to make of the video editing industry. It has its place. I work in IT. It's got some really good functions, and I'm sure, like the internet, it's going to be useful. But I find I like reality. I like real people. I like to see mistakes. I like to see people repeating the same mistakes I've made or I'm about to make, and hopefully, hopefully we'll all learn something. So again, I'm going to try and see if I can focus on this. So essentially, I was trying to be somebody else, which I'm not. So it's actually I'm not going to say being true to yourself, because that's actually a Love Island quote, isn't it? I didn't like that one when it first came out. So it's actually just appreciating who you are, the skills that you've got, the skills that you're possibly going to learn, and what others might possibly benefit from it. So, and again, because this is off the cuff and this is non-edited, then I'll start to lose track and kind of forget what I'm going to say. But that is life. That is life. If you get this far, then good on you. Thank you very much. And I'll try and get back on track. It's not going to be long, but we will get there. We will get there. I don't know why I'm still looking over there. I don't need to look over. I don't need to look at you. Right. Okay. Right. So let's get to it. Right. So I think there is enough aggro in the world at the moment. There are lots of wars, lots of fighting, and it's just a bit dull, isn't it? It's a bit dangerous. I've got a lovely circle of friends, and when I was younger, probably like you, if you are of the younger generation that's watching this, I'm not trying to be patronising, by the way, that you strive to be popular, you strive to have a big group of friends and all the rest of it. Fast forward 53 years, which I am nearly now. So fast forward 53 years, actually that pool of people that you regard as your friends, that's consolidated down to a small circle of people that you trust, people that you love, people that you confide in with, people you have fun with, and all the rest of it. They're the ones that you want to spend. Well, they're the ones that I want to spend time with. I can't give you advice on that. All I can say is from my experience is don't worry too much about what everybody thinks. If you're doing your best and you're trying to be nice and you're trying to add value and you're working hard, you're doing your thing, actually the opinions of the vast majority aren't really going to matter. A small circle of friends, they will soon come to you and you'll listen to them because you actually appreciate and you understand that they're being honest with you. So my problem earlier on was doing this first video that I was overthinking it. I was thinking about the other side of the camera and just thinking, when I watch YouTube videos, if I get bored to death, I swipe away really, really quickly. Sometimes I've hung on and possibly it was just a bad video, probably like this one, to be fair, but it kind of is what it is, isn't it? Hopefully it'll get better. So I had to stop worrying. So when I went back up to the house to go and get another cup of coffee, I thought, what am I doing? Why am I trying to be a presenter? I'm not a presenter, so that needs to stop now. I guess I've got to be me. And the net result is the thing that I built earlier on, the seed tower. I want you to make that if you can, or make something similar. We'll come up with other designs that are smaller, less expensive. We might even go for some grand design as well. Hopefully that's not copyrighted. But when I came down, I thought, no, I've got to be me. And actually, as I progressed through the video, as I was getting it, I actually forgot about that initial part about trying to be popular, and just thought, do you know what? The people that I want to watch this, the people that might possibly comment, and the people that actually comment enough because they care, positive or negative, those are the people that I want to hang around with. We might get the odd troll that comes along. We'll deal with that as and when it happens. It's fine. It's fine. It's probably an issue at their end that needs addressing, not on my end. Or it could be a catastrophically shite video. If it is, do you know what? We won't make one like that again. So I'm going to sign off now. Say cheers. It's coffee today. All that lovely stuff in the background. Probably going to have to wait until next weekend. But thank you so much. If you've hung on this far, I hope this means something to you. If you are going to set up a YouTube channel, there is quite a lot to learn. Technology always seems to let you down. We know that, don't we? The gimbal attached to this tripod, that wasn't working. That Bluetooth kept disconnecting here, there, and everywhere. And there's a possibility when I watch this back, probably this remote mic's probably given up the ghost as well. But hey, do you know what? Shit happens, doesn't it? Really. So please, if you're starting out, just be yourself. I'm going to try and be myself. we've got loads and loads and stuff to do. I won't go on about it now, but there'll be a list at some point, some sort of overview video of what we'd like to achieve this year. But yeah, well, sort of big loves, big loves to everybody, really. And you take care. Have a lovely rest of weekend. Work tomorrow, so I've actually got to go and do something practical. I have to go and see the family. Actually, that might be a good idea. But yeah, and I just love yourself. Try and love other people if you possibly can. And if you do, try and do what I'm trying to do now. Just be yourself. It's a lot easier if you can shortcut ahead and say, do you know what? I'm not a Kardashian. I'm not a Kardashian. I can't be a Kardashian. Do I want to be a Kardashian? Probably not really, but I'm not that person. I'm not that person. Me, I do practical stuff. I love gardening. I want to show you, and hopefully, we'll be friends, and we'll see how we go. All right, I'll stop babbling now. God, dear. Take care. Nice one.